Yeah, two of my wife's and one is my daughter's, Mia's. I'll share Mia's. It was quite interesting. She was up in space. She said she was up in space, up the astral. She said she was in like a galaxy. She was surrounded by stars and light, planets, systems. She said she could, like the whole view was just full of like how a galaxy looks, she says. And so she's seen some, there was loads, she says there was lots of Nufriends up there. It was all surfing. And she says you was there, Duane. I was there. She said I was swimming like, it was like, she said she watched me and she said I was like an octopus, like how an octopus moves. And that's how I was swimming. And I was like, as I was doing it, all these like tendrils of light was coming off me and that. And she said she's seen a big, massive blue whale and an eagle, what I thought was interesting. But it made me think of one of the guys when she said she'd seen the eagle. She said the eagle was massive, flying about amongst all of us. And she said there was a new sound as well. The new sound was present the whole time. And yeah, she says that was it. That was her experience. And my wife had two interesting ones as well. One where she was like, her dad died about 5 years ago. Father did passed on. And I know she's had experiences with him. But in this particular experience, she said her father was like running away from her. Like every time, and she was following him, and every time he'd go towards her, she was like, it was like running away and saying, no, I want to be on my own. And like basically just getting away from my wife, which is his daughter. And then she had another one, what I thought was very odd, but dreams are. She said, in our back garden, we've got like it's like a Wendy house called climbing frame for the children, because we've got a lot of kids. And she, in this particular RealSide experience, she said there was this boy, and he was sat in our garden, and he was sat on the Wendy house for days. She said he was there for days, and it was like, said he was wearing like a black hoodie, like a hoodie jumper, and just some grey trousers. But she said he always looked like it was dark. And every time like someone went to talk to him, he wouldn't speak to us. He wouldn't speak to anybody in the family. But then one day, she said, because I mean, one day in this experience, she says one of the days he left the he took down the Wendy house in the garden, took the roof down and all that, and took it to bits. And they went into our front, because like the Wendy house is in the back garden, and he took everything they'd broken off, all the wood from the Wendy house, and he went and repaired our fence in the front garden, because in my experience, she says there was a hole in the fence, but we haven't got a hole in the fence. But in the RealSide experience, there was a hole in the fence, and she says this boy repaired the hole in the fence with the broken wood, and then he got all the other wood, what he didn't need, and he threw it out into the middle of the street, our street, and then he was gone. No, yeah, he was gone. And then in the back garden, my wife said there was two stools. And on the stalls was all like gifts, like chocolates and flowers, and just like presents and like smelly stuff for women, like, and like they all had prices on, and one of them was like the one my wife picked. She said it was a flower, big blue flower, but it was in the shape of like a shepherd's crook. You know, when the shepherds like they have a crook and like a curled stick at the top. She said there was some beautiful flowers, and she wanted them. She said, right, I want them, but she didn't have to pay for them because it was in our back garden anyway. And she said the price, and I don't know if it's significant, but she said the price was $279. And yeah, she told me them dreams. She asked me to share them. So that's all I've got to share this week. Thank you, Duane. Thank you, Kevin.
Let me say something here, Kevin. Yeah, that's great, Pearce. And yeah, please write those down. And yeah, the hole in the fence, that's like holes in your aura that are being patched by the boys. You know, and sometimes they'll appear as kids or whatever, but everything has a price, and so that's how it snuck in. It comes in through the etheric realm there from the real side, well, that's cool. She's having those experiences, and Mia's is wonderful. Yes, please write those down so everybody can see them, and we'll share them. Thank you.